Are you ready? Very well. Now please, close your eyes.
How long has this rain been ongoing?
If I remember correctly, it has lasted for decades, or even centuries. The unwavering determination of the Hunt followers persists even in death. But thankfully, we've guided those lost souls to their lives beyond. They were heroes in their time. And they won't, you see. The shadows on the sea have vanished. Do you remember? He once said that the sky would clear when the regrets of the departed had faded away.
But it's still raining.
I know.
So, why is all this? Why did this rain choose me?
Because someone's regrets haven't been fulfilled, perhaps. Mortals who walk the paths are like sailors on a vast ocean, leaving behind a trail that creates countless ripples of possibilities. These ripples last longer than the fleeting lifetimes of humans. And for some, their presence leaves such a strong mark that it's reflected in the waves. Sin-thirsters, the obsessions of the Pathstriders. They emerge from the depths of Ix, seeing themselves as masters of their own destiny, unknowingly repeating the actions of their past lives. They emerge from the nihility and head toward it, leading purposeless lives. However, these hollow phantoms, they have journeyed with me for such a long time.
Oh, so this is how it is. I'm already dead.
Yes.
Are you watching over me?
This is my duty as Acheron the Watcher. I'm guarding the path to the abyss of the nihility, guiding every soul reluctant to become one with it. Back to this side.
But if this is what the departed ones expected, should you try to change it?
I don't know. But someone once told me that when the inevitable moment came, he hoped that someone would stand at his grave and place a bouquet of flowers.
Even if it doesn't make sense at all?
Some tasks have to be done, even if they are pointless. I have experienced that much already. Please extend your hand and then close your eyes. I'll carry your wish with me and fulfill it. Only then will I be able to put an end to the final regret by the Dead Sea.
Will I ever see them again?
Yes, that is certain. Because it was you who told me about the Express, your two former companions. The expedition cut short by the swarm, your narrow escape from death, and your encounter with the Galaxy Rangers. And Penacony, the hometown to which you could never return.
Yeah. For countless times, I got rejected by the family and had to pass it by. But I knew that my companion was still there. Mikhail, are you still there?
Take my hand and come with me. We will leave this place. You'll embark on a long, long journey, shrouded in darkness. But fear not, as a touch of red will be awaiting you at the end of the path. That's the color of existence. Follow it, and it'll guide you and illuminate the way out. By doing so,
Thank you.
may death be the end of your boundless dream. Guiding you back to the waking world. Welcome to the horizon of existence. This place is one of the thousands of manifestations belonging to the sleeping and shapeless. And it's also an exit out of the nihility for the awake ones. Let's bid our final farewells here.
Always distinguish between reality and imagination. All right, Gray.
Life is akin to a winding labyrinth where memories serve as our sole companions.
May your schemes be forever concealed.
Anna's dream is too cruel for him and everyone else.
To the imperfect tomorrow.
I still remember the question on the invitation letter. Why does life slumber?
Why does life slumber? We don't know the answer yet, but we're about to awaken from this dream. Or perhaps such is the answer itself. Leave this place. Return to where you belong, and awaken Penacony from this dream. As I said, our plan is not about convincing everyone to choose the right path, but about inspiring them to save themselves. The answer is when they are in desperate situations. Like a drowning individual in the deep sea. When one's body and mind bear immense pressure, agony, confusion, and despair will follow. I firmly believe that the fragility of humankind often freezes them in their tracks. But in truly desperate situations, they will strive to save themselves. And now, Penacony has enough heroes to lead them forward. It's through this inherent, self-centered instinct that people exert their utmost effort, even when they know their struggle is fruitless. As for now, it is time to guide them, not as a savior, but as a nameless among those mortals. In this way, you will reunite in the warmth of the sunlight. The rain is intensifying. Before we part ways, please allow me to ask a few final questions. So far, you have forged unbreakable bonds with numerous individuals and entities in the Sweet Dream. Might I ask if you fear severing these bonds with your own hands? If there is a vast, lifelike dreamland that is virtually indistinguishable from reality, a realm without death, where everyone can attain the happiness and fulfillment they deserve, living blissful, I would ask, would you wish to stay? Imagine if this splendid dream were fated to fall apart. Friends, family, strangers, followed by the gentle breeze, soaring birds, the stars, and ultimately yourself. Everyone, and every face they remember. The joy and the heartaches, the vows sealed and those left hanging. All will inevitably march towards a predetermined ending. If you had grasped the journey's finale right from its inception, I would ask, would you still embark on this journey? I'm glad. The answer itself doesn't matter. What matters is that you've made a decision. Listen, touch, and ponder. And therein lies the sensation. Cherish it, because that's what makes us exist. Such is the only answer humans can offer when facing the nihility. If the nihility represents the primal fear of life, rendering any lofty convictions insignificant under their imposing shadow, then behind this shadow, there must exist the most fervent source of light in the world. Just as every life that edges closer to death fervently approaches the end of the nihility, we must pursue that primordial light.
Now come to think that you exist in the nihility, and you watch over others to depart it. Such a task is absurd and meaningless.
Nevertheless, someone had to do it. As for even if it's a meaningless task, I've come this far, haven't I?
Even if the future you forge
It may not belong to me, but it definitely belongs to someone.
But in that case, allow me to please. Perhaps my existence will vanish, but I believe that this universe will.
For me, some things are difficult to recall. Such is memory. A creation of the past that blossoms into significance in the distant future. I remember that marks the start of my journey. The origin of the vibrant red hue in my life. And the most fervent that's my name. Raiden Ozen Mori. May. The Golden Dream is getting restless. In the coming long nights, I'm afraid you will face many setbacks and witness many tragedies. And in the end, you will only see in black and white. But please believe me, that in that monochrome world, there will be a glimpse of fleeting red. And when you make a choice, it will appear once more. What you must do is ponder its significance. Then return to the waking world.
That's where we all find our answers.
Have you broken free from the dream of order?
We've done enough sleeping already. Let's show them a wake-up call.
Time for the master stroke. Radiant spirit, heed my word. Show no mercy!
Disorderly noise!
Let's pick it up a notch.
There's no time to lose. Conflict is pitiless.
Let me tend to your wounds.
Disorderly noise! Without order, how can the weak be righteous?
Listen to our song.
Don't worry. I'll go easy. Don't move, okay? Let's play hide and 1,000 faces in 1,000 places. Can you find the answer?
Here is thunder!
Looks like somebody needs a doctor.
Nobody resonating! All things are part of the melody!
Let's play our own melody. The show begins. Still the same one.
Time to show. What's in your prescription? There's no power like team power. You bully! Let's pick it up a notch.
Follow my charge. Conflict is pitiless.
Now noisy!
Awaken from your dream.
Sink into a dream! Now noisy!
Was that it?
Don't move, okay?
There's no time to lose.
Noisy!
Time for the master's radiant spirit. Heed my word. Show no mercy!
We will never choose to run. Listen to our song.
Disorderly noise!
Let's pick it up a notch. Let's play hide 1,000 faces in 1,000 places. Can you find the answer?
Follow my charge. Here is thunder!
Disorderly noise!
Let's play our own melody. The show begins.
Don't move, okay?
There's no time to lose. Conflict is pitiless.
Noise! If you have any objection, feel free to make your case. The noise is fading!
Time to What's in your prescription?
1,000 thanks.
Stay off! There's no power like team power.
Sink into a dream.
Why don't you stay? Let's pick it up a notch. Let's play hide 1,000 faces in 1,000 places. Can you find the answer?
Here is thunder!
I'll take the lead. Listen to our song.
Noisy. $7,336 notes. Song will might join the glorious chorus and ascend to the heavens.
Gotta get those vitamins! There's no...
Wisdom comes protection.
Don't worry, I'll go easy. I'll be the best part.
Awaken from your dream! Let's play our own melody. The show begins! Still the same one.
Conflict is pitiless.
Noisy.
Time for the Master's radiant spirit. Heed my word. Show no mercy!
Looks like somebody needs a doctor. Hey! Time to show. What's in your prescription?
1,000 thanks.
Noise is fading. If the dreamscape is indistinguishable from reality, can it still be called an illusion?
Listen to our song.
Perfect melody on command. Recreate paradise anew! Music.
seems to be another kind of sound coming into the Order's symphony. Penacony's first and last disharmony. Those imprisoned in their dreams are awakening for freedom.
Robin, is that you singing?
Brother, you have heard their cries. This is not the paradise they hoped for.
Even so, they don't know where they should be heading. That's why I had to become the lone star in the sky to guide them.
Even if that star must hang in a perpetual night of solitude.
Let's play our own melody. The show begins! Awaken from your dream!
Let's play hide 1,000 faces in 1,000 places. Can you find the answer?
Follow my charge. Conflict is pitiless. Time for the Master's radiant spirit. Heed my word. Show no mercy!
Looks like somebody needs a doctor. Why don't you stay? Let's kick it up a notch.
Here is thunder!
Noise!
Listen to our song.
Wisdom comes protection.
Let me tend to your wounds. Don't worry. Don't move, okay?
Conflict is pitiless.
Even if the future is full of pain, we won't escape from it.
We're finally waking up from our dreams.
Looks like somebody needs a doctor. Let's pick it up a notch.
Here is thunder!
Noise is fading. Sink into a dream.
You bully!
Noisy.
Let's play 1,000 faces in 1,000 places. Can you find the answer? Don't move, okay?
There's no time to lose. Conflict is pitiless. Time for the radiant spirit. Heed my word. Show no mercy!
Look, you'll simply okay!
Disorderly noise.
Time to show. What's in your prescription?
1,000 thanks.
Let's play our own melody. The show begins!
Eternal prayer.
I'll take the lead. Awaken from your dream!
If we had never experienced solitude, how could we have embarked on different paths? Now, our final talk has concluded. All the work of creation has been completed. The inevitable day has arrived. The embryo of philosophy will reshape for us all of reality. If your paradise can save more people, sever my path with your hands.
Why don't you stay and play for a while?
Have a noble soul! Don't be shackled by the past!
Let's pick it up a notch.
Here, there's thunder!
How insolent! Oh, may I honor you? I swear on words.
Listen to our song!
How insolent! With this 7-day vow, I command you to heed my summon.
Uh-oh! I have a bad feeling about this! Won't listen feel pet!
It was not you who created all things. Insolent! It was humanity that created you!
The weakness of humanity cannot be redeemed by others.
And the foundation of our paradise!
That it?
Let's play hide and 1,000 faces in 1,000 places. Can you find the answer?
How insolent!
Don't move, okay?
Follow my charge. Here, there's thunder!
How insolent!
Might be 10 to your wounds. Gotta get those vitamins.
Listen to our song!
Insolent!
Let's play our own melody. The show begins!
Oops. Did that hurt? I'll play the best.
Great teamwork!
Time for the Master's radiant spirit. Heed my word. Show no mercy!
Blasphemous!
So why don't you stay and play for a while? Let's pick it up a notch.
Conflict is pitiless.
my turn.
Blasphemous!
Gotta get those vitamins!
Great teamwork.
By the solemn desire for order.
Witness the will of the weak!
Let's play 1,000 faces in 1,000 places. Can you find the answer?
I swear on the calendar.
Here is thunder!
I swear on words.
Everyone, keep up with my tempo. Awaken from your dream!
I swear on mountains.
Looks like somebody needs a doctor.
I swear on rules.
Don't move, okay?
There's no time to lose. Conflict is pitiless.
I swear on meaning.
Listen to our song.
I swear on human dignity. How insolent! And may you return!
Let's pick it up a notch.
Here is thunder! Time for the Master's radiant spirit. Heed my word. Show no mercy!
We will never choose to run.
Time to show them. What's it in your prescription?
Let's play our own melody. The show begins.
So, why does life slumber?
Because someday we will wake from our dreams.
The night is still too short.
Brother, the dream is over.
In the first year of the AE 2158, a fiery conspiracy erupted in the land of the dreams, but soon faded in chaos and destruction. Whispers carried the tale of those fateful 48 system hours, when a sun teetered on the precipice of collapse. A paradise stood on the brink of destruction. and a world was poised to surrender to its new master. Amidst it all, a body decayed, a pack of vultures gathered, and a brother and sister were doomed for eternal separation. And so, an eon succumbed to slumber once more. Some celebrated this fall, while others mourned. Among the insignificant witnesses, mere specks in the vast tapestry of the universe, it was said that this time, the Eon met their demise with dignity. As the cosmos bathed in the radiance of a pure dawn, a tempestuous storm brewed on the horizon. The chant of everything for the Amber Lord grew ever louder. Yet, no matter how one contemplates it, time inexorably swings Klapot's colossal hammer in eternal cycles. The tale of the Astral Express reaches both its conclusion and a new beginning. Time marches forward, heralding the arrival of a new chapter in the history of trailblazing expeditions.
Brother, do you think the stars will fade away?
Where did that come all of a sudden?
Because the constellation that looks like a bird, the Torrent Eagles, looks a bit dim lately.
It's the Torment Eagles. Don't worry, it's still there. It's just it's located in... As for the question you asked, I think stars, but do you know, sister? No star actually belongs to the present. Though even after the star has perished, their light will travel millions of light years, spanning countless years. In our paradise, I believe there will be a star like that, shining...
No, not just one star. We should...
Yeah, you're right.
It's a deal!
It's a deal, then.
Yeah, you bet!
pleasure to hear your voice again. Congratulations. You've become the biggest winner of this festival.
Are you calling just to poke fun at me?
No. I'm just impressed. Not only did you venture alone into Penacony and discover the truth of Dreamflux Reef, but you also managed to escape with the help of that Knight of Beauty. Remember the recording you received from your Trailblaze friend? It's now the most valuable chip in this game. However, this came at a high cost. Losing a cornerstone is a hefty price to pay. Diamond just called a meeting to discuss what to do with you.
Just as I expected. So is Diamond planning to demote me? Or kick me out of the 10 Stonehearts?
Why don't you take a wild guess?
Well, alright. Then I'll guess. He's going to promote me to P46?
Alright. What will you wager?
Are we talking about a real bet here? I don't want to wager anything just to escape your clutches. But if it's just a friendly bet, I'll put on the line what I did when we first met.
Interesting. But since it's Diamond's call, no one can predict the outcome. I'm on my way to Penacony. Once everyone is settled, we'll return to Pier Point for the final showdown.
Sounds like I'll be out of the action for a while. Finally, a chance to kick back and relax.
Yeah. Leave everything to me and Topaz, child. Thanks to you, as soon as the Jade Stone was delivered to the family's comp, the seeds we planted have taken root. Soon, it'll be time to...
Huh? Let's wrap it up for now. Looks like I've got a visitor here. Oh, so many surprises today. Didn't expect a Galaxy Ranger and wanted criminal to show up here. One who managed to take out 2 IPC members under the noses of our fleet. Do you understand what that means?
Screw wubba boo, I just put him to sleep. Don't try to intimidate me with that nonsense. Besides, I've taken down more IPC lackeys than the residual value you squeezed. And I don't mind adding a few more zeros to my wanted poster. I have a question for you. Be honest, or I don't mind putting a bullet into your head. Tell me, where is Oswaldo Snyder?